What's up, guys? Do a little quick live right quick. I've got the G888 up to a Husqvarna 5-inch bar, and I've got the Granberg 2-inch rails because I also have a 6-foot aluminum rails or bar to go with it, and I think that one is a Archer bar. But what I'm doing is these old white oak logs, they've got rot here in the pith, so in order for me to get the most lumber out of these logs, I'm slabbing both sides of them, and then once I get close to the rot, so I'll probably stop like right in there, and then I'm going to take my ladder, straight edge, draw a line pith to pith, and then take my chainsaw and cut these logs in half, flip them up, and then quarter sawn, because the grain runs here. And I've got some of those at the house, but here's an example here. I've got this log here. I didn't do both sides, so I cut the log in half on this side, and I cut live edge slabs on this side. But this tree was struck by lightning years back, and you can see where the bark kind of healed over itself, and that there's so much rot in here that I didn't slab on this side because I didn't feel like sharpening the chain so much. So what I need to do is flip this up like that and then quarter sawn it. It's going to be some trash pieces in there at first, but once I get to here, I mean, that's from here down is about 14-16 inches, so I can get plenty of quarter sawn, and the grain runs really well right there. So and then this one here, I'm probably going to cut in half. So I'm going to try to save this crotches right here. So I'm going to come over here and cut this off, flip that up, slab live edge through there with this crotch, and then slab live edge with that. And then for this one here, I've got to cut this limb off, and then I'm going to come probably about right in there and cut that section off here. And then for this here, I mean, that looks maybe 48 inches length, so it's not a whole lot of lumber. It's a whole lot of, I mean, there's lumber there, but it's not very proportional of getting, squared up lumber. You've got to do a whole lot of cutting on that one. And then for this one here, this one's really big here, but got that knot there, that limb, then those two limbs there. I'm thinking about setting it up here and then live edge slabbing through there. But this log here is very, very clean. It's got a little bit of rot in the pith there. Other than that, this white oak is beautiful. So that's what I got going on. I did my top cut, and then I got one slab cut there. And then here's my Vevor 36-inch with a 36-inch Oregon bar. And then for little cuts, I bring the top handle in Milwaukee. That does really good. But guy came out here and cleaned up everything pretty good. Like I said, I'm gonna probably use this log, that log, maybe that one if it isn't checked too bad over there, and then that one there, and then that's pretty much it. I may have just 2 weeks of work here, because it takes about 15 minutes to cut a slab. So that's a lot of quarter sawn that I can get here, because I want to say that cut that I was cutting was about 48 to 50 inches wide, and this pith here is not rotted like the other side. I don't know how far that rot goes in there, but I did have a bad day the other day. The filter cap fell off of the G888, and I don't know if it was the threads, because I put a different bolt in here. I think it's like a M5, and I put some Loctite on it, and it's in there with the vibration that stays in, so that's fine with me. It's not practical, and I don't have the cap up there, but I've got to keep working. And then I am gonna have to end up getting a bar dripper on here, because like I'm getting pretty good oil, you know, to circulate through the bar, but it's not enough to where it cleans out the chain. I need a cleaner chain so I can make better cuts. So basically what I do is I'll cut for maybe 2 minutes, and then I'll dump some bar oil on the nose, and then up there at the head. And what I like to do when I live edge cut is I keep using the ladder as a straight edge, because when you start your slab cut with the mill bars, you've got to be very leveled to where you get this back bar on the log. So I don't know if it's my mill or if it's this ladder. I mean, I've double checked my rails on the mill and they're equal, but I can't tell if my ladder, because I've used this ladder like crazy. Yeah, it looks a little, it's a little out of it, just a little bit. So what I've been doing is I'll run the chainsaw this way, and then I'll run the chainsaw that way on the next slab, and it seems to be going pretty good. I've cut 2 slabs, and I'm gonna try to cut this slab without sharpening, but if it's not digging into the wood, I'm gonna have to pull it out and sharpen. So, and I'll show you a little quick on the field of how I sharpen my chain. I got the little Milwaukee, what's this thing called? Rotary tool. And then I've just got a 7/32 stone bit up there. And I just put the 12-volt battery in here and sharpen away. I mean, it does really good, and it saves my arms from draining out, because I'm already manually picking up and running the mill through these logs. But today's been a pretty good day. It's got a overcast, but I'm still wearing my sunglasses because I forgot my freaking safety glasses. But basically I just pre-drill holes in the ladder, put some screws down, and then I'll run the chainsaw mill through it, and then just undo it. And I think right now, what size am I cutting these? say I'm cutting 2.5. Well, this one is like 2 7/8. So yeah, I'm cutting anywhere from 2 3/4 to 3 inches, depending on how bad the mill is shaking. If it's vibrating too much, your cut gets a little off. But this is rough cut lumber. You don't have to be truly perfect. You're more worried about how it dries and sticker in the wood. So, and then putting weight so it doesn't bow. Other than that, I mean, this is pretty much how I do it. So I just wanted to give a little quick insight of what I'm doing. Whenever I upload my YouTube videos, I think I'm still uploading videos from November, December, and you know it's February now, so it's just hard trying to work every day and then try to make videos of what I'm doing, but this is what I enjoy to do. So, but let me get to cutting. I could set y'all up. Yeah, I'll do a live of me cutting this one. That way then you can see it in live, and then, cause it normally takes me about 12-15 minutes. I think I've got 12 minutes on here now. Again, forget my tripod. All right, that may work there. All right, if anybody, just got 2 people, if anybody comments, I won't be able to get to you right now, but I'll take a break and see if anybody says anything. I don't like to put my screws too tight. I don't want the ladder too tight to the wood. I want it to have just a little bit of play, that way then it's not so hard on the bar if it does get a little bit off. All right, let me go get my glasses, my hearing protection, and hopefully that Holtzvarma Chinese saw will start. is kind of rough. There's two things I should have done before that cut. First was sharpen that chain. Wasn't too bad though. And then second, what I've been up here, because leaving the bark up there, it gets kind of locked in and it jolts the whole meal. So anyways, let's see what this slab reveals. Which I guess I'll set you back up again. And I wish I had. All right, stay put. Got some spalt. Yeah, that one definitely could have been a cleaner cut for sure. All right, I need to move that sole meal. Okay, stay right there. Now we can do the reveal. Which I wish I had a zoom out option. Yeah, the start of that was kind of rough. The oak seems to cut kind of rough when it's wet, but as the oak kind of dries, it has a much smoother finish on the cut. There's a truck that always passes me with a bed of dogs, and they just bark everywhere they go. All All right, let's check this slab out. Still got, what is it called? I can't think of it. The face cut. Because there's different cuts like face cut, quarter sawn. Can't think of it right now, but if you know, you know. Here's that one there. I've got 30 minutes on this live. I didn't expect to go live this long, so probably won't record too much longer. I may do one more slab today after about three slabs this size. My arms are pretty much shot, so can't do too much. I'm trying to find like a mini skid steer or something like to stand behind, like what what's his name, Matthew, he's a dude on YouTube that built his own sawmill. I want something kind of like what he's got, where he stands behind the skid steer and then puts the forks or the grabber on the front, and you can move logs and slabs. And you can also, which I won't be hauling skid steer in this trailer, I'll be hauling it on my flatbed. So, but 2 slabs, 1 offcut. The offcut's thick enough to where you can make some cool design board out of it in the future. But probably do 1 more slab, then take these back and sticker them and put some tin on top, because it's supposed to rain this weekend. Today is Friday. What's the date? I think it's the 10th. So, yep. TW's Garage signing out. See y'all later.